of facts and spicy sides.
From breaking headlines to backroom whispers.
All served hot and fresh. Hello there, I'm Monique Tuzon.
I'm Ferdi Salvador. Glad to have you with us.
And I'm Mai Rodriguez. This is the Daily Dish. And of course, we are looking at the Independent Commission on Infrastructure, or the ICI, which is continuing its investigation on the flood control scandal today. Facing the body today is Senator Mark Villar, the former DPWH secretary.
And of course, other news. My goodness, we've got a reporter there at the ICI this noon.
And also very important what to hear from Senator Villar, because some of his relatives have been mentioned in the flood control scandal. Allegedly, some of his relatives bagged big government contracts.
Yeah, so this would be an interesting afternoon for the ICI coverage. And of course, we heard that Senator Jinggoy has also filed a perjury case.
And the Senate Flicks continues.
Yes, the Senate Flicks. That's what you should call it.
Senate Flicks
continues. Let's make it a thing.
Kind
of. Like, let's coin it now.
Because everybody's like watching, right? Instead of Netflix, the Senate Flicks. So I'm like confused now with everything that's happening.
We have yet to know because Senator Panfilo Lacson resigned from the Blue Ribbon Committee, so we don't know what's going to happen to the Senate hearings.
And who's going to chair the new Blue Ribbon?
And what's the update on the coup that's supposed to be happening?
The alleged
coup, yeah.
Well, there's a lot of talk and a lot of things floating, but I'm sure Mai is going to give some insights on that in the days to come. But today, there's a lot of cool things happening around the world, right? Because congratulations to Anton Huang.
Yeah.
He is now part of the class of 2025 of Business of Fashion, or BOF. And we've only got 4 Filipinos.
He's one of only 4 Filipinos.
One of only 4. The first is Steven Gan of Visionaire Magazine, or VMag. Then we've got Brian Boy, very famous fashion fixture. Then we've got the Jappy Gonzalez, one of my favorite fashion people of the Universe and Ahmed Pham fame. And of course, now it is Anton Huang, which is the president CEO of SSI. Congratulations, Anton.
Yes,
well deserved. And of course, Paris Fashion Week, they're all there. And Curtis is, making waves,
right? Amazing. I love anything Anne posts, especially she's just chilling in the balcony of Paris and she looks so good. Like when I'm doing that, I'm like, I don't look like that.
No,
like,
if I'm chilling in the balcony in Paris, I just look
I'm
like
eating a croissant.
And you know who else is making waves? Shira Luna.
Shira Luna?
I've seen her. She wore ukay-ukay.
She wore.
Paris
You mean UK?
Yes, she's totally,
love UK.
She's totally into vintage. I love that.
Very sustainable.
Yeah,
so I'm so happy that she's talking about that. But guys, it's a very exciting show. Like we mentioned, we have the Bodyguard cast.
I wanna run to you. I'm sure my friend Radha was ready.
I was so amazed.
Ready.
They were doing the sound check before we aired. It was amazing, and you have got to hear them. So stick with us on the show.
And you know what? Our friend Angel Aquino, who was
my
here,
Tagalog coach.
Yes, her Tagalog coach, went super viral because of her interview here. Mai asked her a very fiery question, simple actually, a very simple question, and it went viral.
Let's watch
it went
that clip again.
Let's listen to what she said.
My life is an open book. I like girls. There.
Perfect.
Maybe some people don't know that about.
Oh, well, a lot of people are in denial. Sila talaga yung
Kasi ikaw yung crush nila.
Did you guys know the Nile is a river in Egypt?
I'm calling on the bosses. Please send down a memo to Monique.
Memo for being so witty. Anyway.
Well, talking about that viral video now, it was so surprising also that many people did not know. But then the comments also said
it was positive.
It was, common knowledge before, or at least in
maybe
showbiz
that's just the first time she said it in public, but we're an ally.
Perhaps,
It was so refreshing also
Madame Angel, we love you so much.
Refreshing to finally hear her say it on live television.
And the truth feels good, doesn't it? But we're here to support you always, Angel, and we heart you, and perhaps come back and join us again, right?
Yes, and we have so many stories coming up for you, but first, the headlines.
This is my daily dish.
In today's headlines, Senator Mark Villar and the Discaya couple face the Independent Commission on Infrastructure on its continuing investigation into the flood control scandal. Meantime, Senator Jinggoy Estrada files perjury charges against former DPWH Assistant District Engineer Bryce Hernandez. Two brokers are cited in contempt during the Senate hearing on agricultural smuggling. In sports, tennis star Alex Ayala climbs 4 spots to number 54 in the WTA rankings. And we'll have 3 divas in the studio. Some of the cast of the Bodyguard, the musical, joins us today. You don't want to miss that. Today's top story, the Independent Commission on Infrastructure resumes its probe into the flood control scandal with former Public Works Secretary Mark Villar and the controversial Discaya couple facing the body today. Meanwhile, Senator Jinggoy Estrada has filed perjury charges against former DPWH Assistant District Engineer Bryce Hernandez. Ivy Reyes is reporting live for us from Taguig. Hi, Ivy. What can you tell us?
My former Public Works Secretary and Senator Mark Villar made his first appearance here at the Independent Commission for Infrastructure, or ICI. And battle contractors Kulay and Sara Discaya also returned here today. Meanwhile, on another pressing issue, the ICI iterates that the commission remains strong amid rumors that the commissioner wants out of the 3-body commission.
This house is on fire.
Following a statement from Caloocan Representative Edgar Erice that a commissioner thinks of resigning over the ICI's lack of jurisdiction, the ICI says the commission maintains its resolve in getting to the bottom of the flood control scandal. According to Erice, the said commissioner told him that without a contempt power, the administration can just call on the National Bureau of Investigation and the Ombudsman to work on this probe instead. As the hearings remain close to public viewing, former presidential spokesperson Edwin Lasherda also alleges that a commissioner is holding this decision and that statements from Executive Director Brian Hosaka alone will not suffice the public's clamor for transparency. Meanwhile, Senator Jinggoy Estrada has filed 4 counts of perjury against dismissed Assistant District Engineer Bryce Hernandez after the latter mentioned Estrada for allegedly inserting 355 million pesos in infrastructure projects in the 2025 national budget. Estrada calls Hernandez a habitual liar and believes Hernandez involved him in the scandal after joining former Blue Ribbon Committee Chair Rodante Marcoleta in citing him for contempt. When asked who should head the committee in place of resigned Senate Pro Tempore Panfilo Lacson,
well, there are a lot of qualified, more than qualified senators who can lead the Blue Ribbon Committee. There's Senator Pia Cayetano, who once held the chairmanship of the Blue Ribbon Committee.
We have not spoken with either Senator Villar or the Discayas, with the Discaya couple remaining distant from the media. We'll have more later when ED Hosaka comes down from the closed hearings. Mai.
Ivy, have we heard from the new special advisor to the ICI?
As of now, we haven't heard from Special Advisor Azurin, but he is set to have a meeting with DPWH Secretary Vince Dizon today. And yesterday, Secretary Dizon also told the media that he did try to ask Baguio City Mayor Benjamin Magalong to stay with the commission, but that he respects his decision to stay as Baguio City Mayor. Meanwhile, Sec Dizon is confident in Azurin as the new or incoming Special Advisor. Mai.
So where is the ICI now in its investigation? With so much evidence to be gathered and sorted, many are asking how soon can it recommend charges against big names tagged in the corruption scandal?
Mai, we're almost 1 month into this probe since the ICI's conception back in September, and they have designated Tuesdays and Wednesdays for the hearings so they can go through all the pieces of evidence and testimonies from invited resource persons like Senator Villar and the Discayas this morning. Mai.
All right, thank you, Ivy Reyes, live from Taguig. The Commission on Elections is not ready for a snap election, and there is no law supporting such a proposal from Senator Alan Peter Cayetano, who made the call citing loss of public trust in government. COMELEC Chairman George Garcia tells BNC's agenda that conducting any kind of election, especially on a national level, is a costly endeavor estimated at around 40 billion pesos. He says they don't have the budget right now. Garcia also explains the Constitution has a system of succession in place should an elected official be removed from their post. He adds new laws or amendments would be needed to support a snap election.
Sa ating pong saligang batas, 1987 Constitution, napakaliwanag po kasi na fix ang term ng presidente, vice-presidente, senador, congressman. Kahit nga po local officials ay nakafix ang termino nito. Nagsisimula ng June 30 tanghali at matatapos ng June 30, 6 na taon pagkalipas po ng kanilang assumption to office. At kung sakali po magkaroon ng vacancy dahil namatay o nag-resign, yung mismong nakaupo ay meron pong paraan para ma-fill upan at mapunan yung mismong na naging puwang na yon o bakante na pwesto. So meron po tayong mga pamamaraan na gano'n. Ngayon po, mukha pong kakailanganin ng amendment sa saligang batas kung isasagawa ang isang snap election o kung hindi man ay magkakaroon dapat ng batas.
Another lawmaker is rejecting Senator Alan Peter Cayetano's call for the mass resignation of elected officials. Senior Deputy Minority Leader Edgar Erice told BNC's On Point the proposal is impossible, saying officials can't walk away from their promise to voters. Instead, he urged leaders to end political dynasties and doing away with what he calls turncoatism.
Kung bawasan yung mga political dynasties, palagay ko malaking impact na yan sa mga tao, lalo na sa mga Gen Z. Isa pang reform na maganda, yung turncoatism. Yung palipat-lipat ng partido, wala nang prinsipyo, di ba? Wala nang pinaglalaban ng prinsipyo. Basta naiba yung presidente, naiba na rin yung partido. Kaya palagay ko, yan yung mga political reforms na seryoso na pwedeng gawin ng Kongreso na makapagbibigay ng tiwala.
Erice also lamented Senator Panfilo Lacson's resignation as Blue Ribbon Committee Chair, saying it could erode public trust in investigations. He called Lacson unmatched in integrity and commitment to transparency. In other news, in Cagayan, the Pigatan Bridge in Alcala collapsed yesterday afternoon, injuring passengers of 3 trailer trucks. The 40-year-old bridge is a vital link to downstream towns. Let's get an update on this. We have on the line the head of the Cagayan Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office, Rueli Rapsing. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Ms. Mai, and to all your viewers.
Sir, let's talk about the DPWH statement released earlier. You said this was likely triggered by heavily loaded trucks which went past the 18-ton capacity of the bridge. Please tell us more, and what's the assessment of the damage?
Well, yes, so far, we're still waiting for the confirmatory report on the investigation of DPWH, Mamano. Somehow, it's true, meron pong signage ang ating mga bridges on the load capacity po. Somehow, since this is a major road being used dito sa province po namin, going sa northern towns po and going to Ilocos as well, hindi unusual yung dumadaan dyan, yung mga truck na malalaki po.
Well, as it is a 40-year-old bridge, shouldn't it have been scheduled for rehabilitation? And was there a budget allotted for the rehab work for this bridge, sir?
As far as I know, ma'am, there were retrofitting done 2023 before DPWH released its assessment on the bridge as there were allocations for retrofitting during 2022 and 2023 prior to their assessment of the bridge.
Well, because of the flood control scandal, our public infrastructure system has been put in question. And so you said the last retrofitting schedule was in 2023. Nagawa po ba ito?
Yes, ma'am. That's prior to their assessment. The release of their assessment was 2024. That the bridge is in good condition.
Okay.
Somehow, the design, given that it's almost 5 decades, the consideration during its conception or design stage, since there's an increase of the trade, increase on the economic activity of the province, the consideration of the use of the bridge and its capacity should have been considered as well. But since it's already 5 decades, I think we strongly recommend DPWH if there will be a reconstruction of a new bridge, it should be designed to cater bigger weights, not just 18 tons for the national highway.
All right, with the investigation and reconstruction, how long do you suppose this will take, sir?
Well, since it's the end of the year, I don't think there's funds left sa DPWH Region 2. And it's also end of the year. The budget for 2026 has already been deliberated. So it would take at least by next year for the proposal of funding the reconstruction of the new bridge. The same time for the designing of the new bridge as well.
All right, so for now, finally, what will be the alternative routes and how is traffic being managed there?
Yes, right after the incident happened, 2 alternative routes were identified. One in San Jose, Bagao, going to Kapisayan, Gataran Road for the heavy trucks bringing their commodities, delivering to the northern municipalities, can take the route. While light vehicles can take the circumferential road in Barangay Pigatan as well. That would be 15 to 20 minutes more of their trip. While for heavy trucks, that would be an additional 2 hours on their travel.
Well, thank you so much for your time today, Cagayan PDRRMO head Rueli Rapsing. Inflation slightly increased to 1.7% this September, up 0.2 percentage points from its August levels. Paolo Barcelon joins us live with the numbers. So, Paolo, what drove the uptick?
Mai, it's 3 key factors: transportation, food, and restaurants. So transportation is the biggest factor driving up inflation in September due to the rising prices of diesel and gasoline.
Narito po tayo sa press conference ng Philippine Statistics Authority para sa September 2024.
Now, food cost is the second main driver due to rising prices of vegetables, particularly tomatoes, which increased to 9% compared to the previous month. Tomato costs were the sharpest outside of Metro Manila. In September, tomato farm gate price was 19.1%, higher than the 6.9% recorded in the previous month. However, bread, sugar, and baby formula prices remained constant throughout the month. Meat, fish, and eggs, meanwhile, saw steep declines in prices in September. And finally, the PSA says restaurants and cafe prices went slightly up in September, contributing to higher overall inflation across the country. Now, in a statement, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas says the PSA projection is well within its forecast of 1.5 to 2.3%, primarily due to the easing of rice prices in previous months. The BSP is also expecting supply-side pressures as higher rice tariffs and rising food costs worldwide are on the horizon. Now, Mai will know more from the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas once it releases its latest monetary policy briefing on Friday. Back to you, Mai.
Thank you, Paolo Barcelon, live from Quezon City. The Senate's crackdown on agricultural smuggling intensified today, with the spotlight turning to brokers accused of helping move millions worth of imported goods. Joan Manalo is live at the Senate for the latest. Hi, Joan. What's going on there?
My two brokers were cited in contempt during today's Senate hearing of the Committee on Agriculture, Food and Agrarian Reform as the probe on agricultural smuggling continues. The said brokers were Lugin Tenero of 1024 Consumer Goods Trading and Brenda Desagon of Birches Consumer Goods Trading. Committee Chairperson Senator Kiko Pangilinan approved the motion to cite Tenero in contempt after he refused to answer questions on the identity of a certain Mr. Carlos. Tenero had earlier testified that this Carlos, a Bureau of Customs official, asked him to sign import entry documents for smuggled frozen mackerel. Tenero claimed he did not know Carlos's surname, saying he only introduced himself by his first name. He insisted that he trusted Carlos since the document seemed accurate and that Carlos was an authorized representative for 1024 Consumer Goods Trading. Records show that Tenero signed import entry documents for smuggled frozen mackerel worth 68 million pesos, but the declared value was only 40 million pesos. Meanwhile, Desagon also said she did not know the surname of a certain Vicente who also asked her to sign import documents. She admitted she does not personally know him but still allowed him to borrow her license. Both Tenero and Desagon submitted written explanations on why they should not be held in contempt, but Senate Deputy Majority Leader J.V. Ejercito rejected their defense, saying it was full of inconsistencies. Mai.
Joan, did Senator Pangilinan mention where they will hold Tenero and Desagon?
My Senator Pangilinan said the two will be detained within the Senate premises, and he also stressed that similar to the issues on flood control projects, these agricultural smuggling issues also drain millions of pesos from the country, which is why as of press time, the hearing is still ongoing and we expect more developments from the investigation in the next few hours. Mai.
Reporting live from the Senate, thank you, Joan Manalo. All hands on deck for the Social Welfare Department in sending help to quake victims in northern Cebu. We go live to Andrea Salve. Andrea, it's been a week since the powerful tremor that devastated many areas there. What's the situation there today?
The Social Welfare Department says the local government units in quake-hit northern Cebu is currently assessing damaged households to determine how much is needed to help rebuild homes. DSWD Secretary Rex Gatchalian led a closed-door meeting today with representatives, mainly local chiefs from all 12 municipalities affected by the magnitude 6.9 earthquake that struck on September 30. The secretary reports that more than 225,000 family food packs have already been relayed to the victims. He notes that this is the fastest and largest FFP distribution in DSWD history, which only lasted for 3 to 4 days. More FFPs will be released by the end of the week. Secretary Gatchalian says emergency cash transfers will go next once damage assessments by the LGUs are completed. Establishment of tent cities will also continue in 2 municipalities in need of additional temporary shelters. DSWD's mobile kitchens or hot meals in wheels will stay in Cebu indefinitely as long as necessary. The Cebu provincial government are working hand in hand with DSWD in their aggressive response to meet victims' psychosocial needs. Psychologists were deployed 2 days ago to address trauma among survivors in the wake of the tragedy. Secretary Gatchalian and Cebu Province Governor Pam Baricuatro assure the province that no Cebuano will be left behind. Back to you, Mai.
Thank you. Andrea Salve reporting to us from northern Cebu. Harvard University can now be sued by families who say the school failed to protect the remains of loved ones donated to its medical program, bodies later sold on the black market. Massachusetts top court ruled Harvard may be held liable for the actions of former morgue manager Cedric Lodge, who admitted to stealing and selling body parts from research cadavers. The court said Harvard failed in its duty to ensure the dignified handling of human remains, calling the treatment horrific and undignified. Harvard condemned Lodge's actions as abhorrent. He pleaded guilty in May and is awaiting sentencing.
More success for Filipino tennis star Alex Ayala. The Rafa Nadal Academy graduate has soared to a new career high, world number 54 in the latest WTA rankings. Ayala climbed 4 spots from number 58 thanks to her strong runs at the Jingshan Open and the Suzhou Open in China. Alex will next see action later this month in Osaka for the Japan Open. Nicole Kidman attended Chanel's Spring-Summer 2026 show in Paris Fashion Week with her daughters, Sunday Rose and Faith Margaret, marking her first major appearance since reports of her split from Keith Urban after 19 years of marriage. Sporting fresh bangs and a classic white shirt with jeans, a nod to the show's denim theme, the Oscar winner exuded effortless elegance. The trio joined an A-list crowd including Margot Robbie, Penelope Cruz, Pedro Pascal, Jenny, and Gracie Abrams as new creative director Matthew Blasey debuted his vision for the iconic French house. Canadian rock titans Rush are set to reunite on stage after over a decade. Co-founders Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson announced the 50-something tour on the band's official social media pages. It's a 12-date tour spanning 7 North American cities set for summer 2026. The concert kicks off June in Los Angeles, where they played their final show in 2015. German composer and producer Annika Niles will step in for the late Neil Peart behind the drum kit. The announcement comes 5 years after Peart's death from an aggressive form of brain cancer.
With pride and purpose, Filipino retail titan Anton Tantokuwang secures his place in the prestigious Business of Fashion 500 class of 2025. As President and CEO of SSI Group Incorporated, he is honored among the world's most influential fashion leaders. His recognition marks a powerful milestone, becoming only the 4th Filipino to receive this global acclaim. From uniting luxury brands to elevating the local retail scene, Anton's legacy is now written on the world stage.
Coming up, they've got the voice that could silence a room. 3 divas that's ready to bring the house down. You've heard them sing, now hear their stories. Some of the cast of the Bodyguard the musical is taking over the Daily Dish, and it's gonna be a show-stopping ride. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Hello, welcome back to the Daily Dish. Now today we've got not 1, not 2, but 3 extraordinary women whose voices, stories, and stage presence have captivated audiences night after night in the Bodyguard the musical, the hit stage show now lighting up Manila.
First up, she's a multi-awarded gospel artist, a frontrunner in the local music scene, and now stunning audiences as Nicki Marron. She is Sheena Palad. Next, from the Clash to the World tours and now holding her own as the powerful cover for Rachel and Nicki Marron. Give it up for Jasmine Fitzgerald! Woo! And finally, a good friend of mine, Miss Radha, and she is, of course, from Kulay. And she is now rocking the stage with every note. She is the only one and only Radha. I kind of totally blundered that. I just wanted to say. Sorry.
I understand because I'm your very good friend.
Yes, I just got excited because it's Radha of Kulay and the voice, fame, and plus.
This is the first time I've seen him starstruck, so don't worry.
I get starstruck when Radha comes on.
But then earlier you were her personal best friend, right? Now
Yes,
it's star
she
best
is.
friend.
No, she is really one of my BFFs in real life, right? So thank you, ladies, for gracing us with your diva presence on the Daily Dish. Did you like that? I'm trying to flex that. Anyway.
Should we sing this whole interview?
Do you wanna?
Now, Radha, tell us about the musical.
Anyway, ladies, wow. The Bodyguard. and it's also one of the premiering show at an amazing space in Rockwell. How does that feel?
So good and pressured.
So good and pressured.
Yeah, because it's hard to open the brand new proscenium theater with a lot of expectations.
Yes?
Yeah.
What about you, Miss Fitzgerald? I like saying your name, Miss Fitzgerald.
You make it sound so much nicer than it
Because
does.
it's the
Wait,
daily
I love
dish.
her accent. I'm like, just let her talk.
Yeah.
Just let her talk.
Can we record your
I
voice
love
so that when
it.
somebody calls us, hi?
Definitely.
This is
We'll
Ferdi.
have a one-on-one Australian accent segment. But yeah, definitely it's a blessing because, well, first of all, this material, it's something different. It's Whitney Houston.
I know.
Whitney,
We love
right?
Whitney.
It's Whitney Houston, and I grew up singing the songs of Whitney Houston. So being able to bring this to one of the best theaters that the country has is something else. The acoustics in the theater is something else. Just everything about this theater is world class.
But what's something else is that obviously you guys, you ladies rather, are one of the best in the Philippines. And Radha, how did it feel to be called to audition for this amazing musical?
It felt actually very exciting because, as they said, like opening the Proscenium Theater, I really wanted to be a part of it. And when Nine Works called me, I was like, okay, who am I gonna be with? Jasmine, Sheena. I'm like, okay, I'm there.
But this was
But you can just sing with anybody and yourself, right?
Yes.
Because
I can
you
sing with
are
myself.
The Radha.
Sing
I'm
yourself.
kidding.
Yeah, sing yourself.
No, but not everybody can sing Whitney Houston. Like you said, we all grew up listening to Whitney. Hanggang there lang, listening, because we can't sing.
Oh, grabe naman. I think everyone can sing it. This is the
No.
reason why.
We can
No,
try,
we can
but
try.
we cannot. Not everyone can succeed. I
Okay.
mean, before we aired, you ladies were doing
They've
your
been
warm
warming up in the makeup
It was
room.
already performance in itself, even if you're checking each other out. You're like, But it was a performance in itself. But you kept, the production was kept under close guarded secret for a long time. Was there a reason behind that?
I think because of we have Matt Blaker and we have Christine Aliado, which is out now. They're both from the West End, and they wanted it to be under wraps because they wanted it there be an element of like surprise. We got someone from parang bulagaan, right? So I think that's what they wanted to do, is to kind of like bring the mystery and sino kaya ang gaganap? Like who's gonna play this highly coveted, very hard, incredibly hard lead role.
Yes.
Like and they were saying, oh, they're all like from the West End. So everyone was expecting na they're not Filipino, the person who will be playing that. And then it's a Filipino who's actually doing well in the West End. So what an honor it is and a privilege to be part of this production, not only with the people who are extremely talented, but I mean, of course, opening the theater and being with these West End artists.
Yeah, and I'm such a fan. I just don't know how you guys are tailoring. Did you guys have to switch something? Because obviously the Bodyguard, the musical, it's not for Filipinos, it's from the US. Did you guys have to tailor it to make it a bit more Filipinonized or something to captivate the Filipino audience?
I think the story itself, because I'm playing Nicki Marron and I have this relationship with Rachel Marron, right? So we are tailoring the story how Filipino loves the family, the aspect of family. That's I cannot spoil it too much, but that's kind of like what you're gonna see there. How Rachel Marron was able to, balance everything out as a career, very established woman, and also there Nicki Marron, who is very supportive to her sister,
Right.
And with
but Sheena, I don't think they need, in my point of view, they don't really need to, the director. Who's your director?
Robbie.
Robbie Guevara, kudos to you, shout out. But I don't think you need to adjust the musical so much, because in any corner of the Philippines with a karaoke machine.
It's actually true.
It's funny. Actually, we're in a chat group, right?
Yeah.
And they were in Bohol
Right now.
Some of Tim Yap and all of
Tim
that.
Yap,
They were,
Matt Blaker
Matt
as well.
Blaker and
Yeah,
Paji. They're in Bohol right now, and they were driving by, and then someone was singing
A Whitney
A
song.
Whitney Houston song, One Moment in Time particularly. Like full belt karaoke.
And they're
I'm sure it's like 8 a.m. too.
Exactly. You know, and this is like, I think, very Filipino in the sense, ang kinina natin that Whitney Houston songs are very Filipino is because everyone knows them.
Yes, because if you don't sing a Whitney Houston song in a karaoke
Are you
machine,
really Filipino?
no, sweetie. There is a malfunction in the karaoke machine. It's not working properly. But ladies, tell me about Jasmine, tell me, and Sheena and Radha, tell me about your characters in a brief way.
Oh, so well, for me, I'm a BV, backup vocalist of Rachel Marron, and I'm also the cover of Nicki and Rachel Marron. So this was actually probably one of the most challenging roles I've done because being a cover is no joke. So I'm like having 3 personalities in one, but for me,
It's okay, a lot of people have that personality.
More than 3,
Yes,
actually.
more than 3. Some of which are being investigated right now. Yeah.
But you know what? Like it's just such an amazing experience because I'm a Whitney Houston fan. I grew up living and breathing Whitney Houston songs from cassette tapes. You know what I mean?
What's that?
Yeah, because we're Gen Zers. We don't know what that is.
Yes.
Sorry,
For
Sheena.
me, one word would be delulu.
Why?
Oh, we love that
Secret.
word.
You have to watch.
Oh, you're killing me with all the teasers. Now we gotta watch
You
for
have to
real.
watch. Delulu and very, very loving.
Wow, I like
Dilulu
that
na
combo,
pero
Delulu
loving
and
pa.
loving.
Yes.
She also has a split personality.
Sounds like all of us lang naman.
Wow, we should put you in a committee.
My character. My character is I'm doing backup vocals and we would like we would think about like what our relationship is with Rachel Marron. And my relationship, syempre I came up with this, no. My relationship is I'm her long-time backup singer. Like we started together and stuff like that. And then she became the star. But this is like background stuff, you know? It's not in the actual
of the
musical.
singers.
Yeah.
She's the mother there.
I love doing choreography and singing. It's been so long since I've done that.
Ganon.
Oh, girl.
You gotta see.
You gotta see.
You're
You have
dancing
to
around.
watch me, babe.
Oh my
Like,
God,
seriously.
I can't wait to watch.
We have to watch.
So I love doing that, and I love being part of the ensemble as well. It's a different experience because you're so in it. You're so deep into the thing when you're not just focusing on like a character. It's you're part of a team. So basically, I love that. And I love my co-artists. I love that.
Is there a song that really challenged and maybe resonated with you guys? So every time y'all sing it, you're like, it gives you goosebumps.
Everything.
All the songs. Wow.
Everything.
Yeah. Like when you go to the theater, you have to really keep your mouth shut.
Why?
So we can't sing along.
You cannot.
There is a disclaimer.
I have to,
It's
like,
the
duct
first
tape
show
my
I've
mouth.
done.
There's a disclaimer announcement.
Yes.
Like, what is the disclaimer?
Please refrain from singing
Please
along.
refrain from singing along.
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding.
It's not keeping your phones on silent.
It's
please
refrain
prevent-
from singing
No, we
along.
literally have to duct tape our mouths because I can't.
Really?
Yeah.
When we were doing the
That's
first
a business, you know what we can do?
Oh, yeah.
We'll
We'll
go
show
there,
up
we'll
in
get to
front.
those mouth guards. So that's a business. We'll earn
Okay,
money.
take notes,
Mouth
guys. The
tape.
plot team's taking
No,
notes.
but like seriously, when we were doing the music rehearsal pa lang, we were like, we couldn't refrain. We were just singing like this. Because it's not our part, right? But we're singing.
You're singing, but your mouth is not moving.
Yeah, we're singing in our brains.
Okay,
Ganon
but
siya. Oo.
individually, ladies, you have carved an amazing career, gospel. You've done your own covers, of course, Radha, notwithstanding your numerous titles and accolades. Is it a difficult transition coming from your own personal career into the thespian space, Jasmine?
For me, not so much because musical theater is really my forte. But I think it's been difficult, the challenge. I've never covered 2 roles. So, and they're the 2 lead females, the only female roles in this. So basically, everything goes
Gotta
around them.
split
So basically, I know the
personality.
script from back to front. So that's the challenge, but accepted for Whitney Houston.
I wish I know the script back to front because sometimes I blunder my script. Okay, what about you, Sheena?
It's not that easy, but like Jasmine, it's my first love, musical theater, and I get to be another person that you can share a story. You know, that's kind of like the magic of musical theater, that you get to experience and share a story that no one else can. So yeah, that's mine.
Miss Radha?
For me, theater has always been part of my life. I mean, I grew up in theater. I started in theater. So this is kind of like coming home. Every time I go to the theater, it's like coming home. And a lot of people probably don't even know me as a theater person, but I mean, I started there. So I love the fact that I'm able to express myself in a different way and perform, you know. So
Now, before we play our favorite game,
I know.
I was like, I'm making feedback. We're gonna ask you one quick question. Has there been like a memorable moment backstage with all of the cast that you guys can share?
Why are you laughing?
Yeah, like what happened, guys? What's the
You can
tea?
move closer to me, my dear.
He doesn't bite. It's
How
okay.
much time do we have?
Can I say I'm
quickly.
scared to say because production will be on me.
It's okay. We have a legal team.
I think for us, the dressing room would be the most unforgettable because whenever we have this situation that we cannot control, we have our own designated roles. Like Radha will be doing checking out the time, and me, I'll be the one feeding them when it's almost time,
Like
crunch time to
I'm
show
always
time.
time check. I'm always time check.
Time check, yeah, she's that. And then me, I'm feeding them. I'm the one who's
Are you
feeding
the
them.
chismosa?
No, I'm the one telling everyone to remain calm.
Okay. I want you to chismosa. All right, to remain calm. Everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, rapid fire now.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
Okay.
You first. You
Me
first.
first. Okay, Radha, we'll start with you. Then let's go down the line. Favorite warm-up song?
I want to run to you.
Saving all my love for you.
Saving up. And then.
Warm-up song is on YouTube doing vocalizations for me.
Very professional. Like, yeah, we're gonna do the me.
Yeah. All right, Radha. Early call time or late night curtain?
Early call time.
Early call time.
Late night curtain.
Okay, solo or ensemble?
Ensemble.
Ensemble.
It's more fun.
They're really plastic.
Yeah,
of course,
right?
they're gonna say, of course, solo.
They're looking at each
You know what I mean? I'm
You realize the
artista.
pressure.
Yeah.
So much when you're solo, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Okay, most emotional song you've ever performed, Radha?
I have nothing.
Wala, you don't have anything, or that's the song?
That's the song. I have nothing.
Okay, what about you?
Home.
When I think of home. Stop, you're gonna make me cry. I love that song. It's where there's love overflowing. You?
My song is Rise Up because my sister is a cancer survivor.
Oh, cool.
So
It's Cancer Month, and we celebrate. What's your name?
Gemma Fitzgerald. She
Gemma.
just survived.
Hello,
into
warrior.
remission.
I'm a survivor. I'm a...
Gonna make it. Since it's Cancer Month, my aunt also,
Let's
Tita
go,
Yes.
Candy.
Destiny.
Tita Candy. All right, next.
Okay, theater must-haves in your bag.
Oh, I want to hear this.
Oh my God. Lozenges, Pepakwa,
Same. Was like.
throat spray, vitamin D3, vitamin C, Immune Pro.
Okay, no, the drugstore.
It's really like
Throat coat. It's really a medicine kit.
Sige,
I'm
I'll send you my
serious.
receta later. But
Yeah, girl.
For me, it would be essential oils, water, and lozenges.
For you?
Gaviscon and water.
Gaviscon. Oh my God. Gaviscon.
Okay,
Sponsor.
let's go to this one.
Okay.
So, if you had ₱1 billion, how would you spend it, Radha?
I would spend it supporting the Filipino artist.
Nah, Sheena.
I will also spend that for training Filipino artists.
Nah.
We don't have that.
Right.
Jasmine?
Yes, the same. I would spend it and trust it to Radha to take care of it. Actually, because she knows what to
Mama
do.
Girl Radha.
We have the same dream that
Okay,
she
but
can make
what's the
happen.
real answer?
And then I would also go shopping. And I would buy a new house.
I would buy an island.
You see? You? Real
For me,
answer.
it would be traveling.
See? We really have to derive the real answer from them.
Walang plastikan here, guys.
Yes,
Just kidding.
okay, you
And
ask the last one.
question. Okay, guys, real answer. If you had to serve a daily dish every day, what would it be?
Tuyo, garlic rice, and
Sarap.
kamatis.
Sarap.
Yeah.
Sheena.
Tocino, itlog na maalat.
I love it. We're very Filipino.
This girl.
May
Let's hear.
sinigang na baboy with fried tilapia, kamatis, onion, and salted egg.
Fried tilapia. That's so good.
I'm so hungry.
I know,
Maybe you made the sound tilapia sauce siya.
What?
Fried tilapia.
She also did the same thing.
But she has an Australian accent. Say
American
tilapia in
naman.
an Australian accent.
Tilapia. Tilapia.
Yes.
Tilapia.
All right, so you've
Now I
heard
can't wait
them
to hear them
talk. Up
sing.
next, it's time to hear what they do best. A live performance awaits when the Daily Dish returns.
I can't. And welcome back. You're still tuned in to the Daily Dish. And let's not keep you guys waiting any longer. Here are Sheena, Jasmine, and Radha performing live right here on the Daily Dish. Take it away, ladies.
I know that when you look at me, there's so much that you just don't see. But if you would only take the time, I know in my heart you find. Oh, girl who's scared sometimes, who isn't always wrong. Can you see the hurt in me? I feel so all alone. I wanna run to you. Ooh, I wanna run to you. Ooh, won't you hold me in your arms and keep me safe from harm? I wanna run to you. Ooh, but if I come to you, ooh, tell me, will you stay or will you run away? Run away. No, I need you here. I need you here to wipe away my tears, to kiss away my fears. If you only knew how much I run to you, I wanna run to you. Won't you hold me in your arms and keep me safe from harm? I run to you. But if I come to you, tell me, will you stay or will you run
I got goosebumps. That was amazing. So good. Wow.
So, there you have it, the powerhouse women behind the Bodyguard, the musical, Sheena, Jasmine, and Radha. And to hear more of them, girls, please invite our audiences.
All right. We would like to invite everyone to please join us for our last 2 weekends. This is at Rockwell Proscenium Theater, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday until October 19.
Yeah, starring Grammy-nominated Christine Aliado, West End star Matt Blaker, and yours truly, Sheena Palad as Nicki Marron, and also these beautiful ladies, Radha and Jasmine Fitzgerald.
And of course, don't forget Tim Yap.
Yes!
Tim Yap's return to musical theater. something everyone must see. So come on down. We'll see you for our last 2 weekends. See you
I
at the
hope you
theater.
extend. I really hope you
Yeah,
extend.
you guys, I melted like butter with your voices. Oh my God, that was amazing. Goosebumps.
Go
Super.
watch them,
So
folks.
good.
So, more stories coming up.
Thank you for having us, Bilyonaryo channel.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back. You're still watching The Daily Dish, and we are still not over the amazing voices. But from now, we're going to talk about good food, good company, and meaningful conversations. These are what a new restaurant in Ortigas wants to serve, along with comfort food done with class. We now take you to Bistro Aurora. In the middle of Ortigas, Bistro Aurora welcomes diners with a mix of elegance and familiarity. For its founder, attorney Nilo Divina, it's more than a place to eat. It's an extension of home.
I always consider the restaurants an extension of our house, extension of my office. No? So basically a place where I can entertain friends, clients, and other guests. No? So I would like them to feel that they're very much at home every time they're here in Aurora. And I would like them to feel the love that goes with every dishes.
With a menu inspired by modern Asian flavors, Aurora prides itself on dishes that tell stories, meals that bring people together.
One famous chef said that every meal has to be a celebration, whether it's a breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I would like our friends, our clients, and guests to feel the same way, that every meal is celebration and every dish has a story to tell.
From quick bites to intimate dinners, Bistro Aurora hopes to create moments worth savoring, where every plate feels like it was made just for you. Bistro Aurora is now open at the Podium Mall, ready to welcome guests to celebrate life one dish at a time.
And tomorrow on The Daily Dish, we'll have another amazing voice singer and baguettes icon, Raymond Lauchenko, will join us live at noon. Raymond will talk about his upcoming
60th birthday concert
on November 28th. Catch that interview only here on the Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Okay, ladies, what is our Christmas countdown?
79 days before Christmas!
Oh my goodness, guys.
It's almost here. That's it for us today, Tuesday, October 7. Join us again tomorrow for more Real Talk.
A lot of spilled tea.
With zero filter, I'm Monique Tuzon. Anytime is always a good time because it's mo fun with us.
And I'm Ferdi Salvador, always on top with the news and stories that matter most.
And thanks for making us your lunchtime companion. I'm Mai Rodriguez, and that's The Daily Dish served.
I wanna